Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Derek Branch here, SportsView360.com, covering the Memphis Tigers men's basketball program. Today, I just want to talk about, just the current, state of affairs with the Memphis Tigers men's basketball program. The last time we talked, I was, recapping the Purdue matchup that took place a few days ago. Didn't really get to talk about what happened the next day, the buzzer beater against that occurred against Wake Forest Tigers. That was a winnable game for Memphis. That was a huge one they let drop, and now they're off to one of their worst starts since I believe the 1990s, the late 1990s. 1-4. Only win came against San Francisco, which started the season. Lost to I thought the game against Ole Miss, they held it down pretty close against Ole Miss, but then you went to the had a really bad game against UNLV, and then just kind of spiraled on into against Purdue and Wake Forest, but they kept it close. Both of those games were close. Against Purdue, it was close until Purdue pulled ahead in the end, and against Wake Forest, I think he was in control for most of that game. I think all of that game, the entire game, was in control, even though it got tighter. Just had that slip up at the end that caused you to go to 1-4. So today, we're going to talk about what this team can do, what it needs to do to get back on track. The Baja Mar championship game, that stuff is over. Now you're going into the bulk of your schedule of this non-conference slate. You got 2 winnable games coming up against Southern Illinois tomorrow, and you got UNO, which is now, going through this rebrand with Master P now. So that could be an intriguing matchup, because they already got an upset already, UNO, over a Power 4 team. But we'll see. But right now you're 1-4. Memphis needs to win these next 2 games. They need to win these next 2 games. I know resume-wise and all that, for resume purposes, for March Madness, these wins don't mean nothing. However, if you lose these games, it could have the same type of effect, where it will mean something. Because what I mean by that is that it puts you further in the hole. That could be a precursor of what could possibly come in these next couple of games, and not even the next couple of games, the American Conference play. Once you get into in-conference play, so Tigers need to win these next 2 games, get to 3-4 on the season. Then after that is the gauntlet: Baylor, Louisville, Vanderbilt. They need to win, if they can, man, win at least 2 of those games. 2 or possibly 3. They got to get some wins on their resume. A quality, big-time win on that resume. I don't know what Wake Forest is going to do the rest of the season, but that was an opportunity to get a win over a Power 4 team. I think that going into that game with Memphis, Wake Forest had lost like 2 games already. That was an opportunity for Memphis to get a quality win over a Power 4 school. Now you got to do it. You're going to have multiple opportunities to make up for that loss. Which one is going to be? Baylor, Louisville, Vanderbilt? Take your choice. Which one is going to be? They gotta get a couple wins during that stretch. They have to. Real talk. Mississippi State. It's another one. That's on the road as well. And we know what happened last time they played. So the opportunities are still there. We all know that. We know that the effort is there. I think the start lineup you have right now, with Simon Majowick, Zachary Davis, Doug McDermott, Ashton Hardaway. Right now it's Aaron Bradshaw, but I'm pretty sure that Penny Hardaway is gonna go with Thurman Sala. We'll see how that'll play out. But the scoring is solid, but then you're gonna need one of those guys. Gotta put in some production, and that's starting five to give them that jolt against these teams. You know, but we'll see how it all play out, man. But I'm pretty sure that might be the starting five that Penny Hardaway goes with in the next couple of games, because from what I'm seeing, you're getting better results. It's just that when coming down the stretch, they still haven't found that closer yet. To get the ball, to put the ball in their hands and say, hey, close this team up. You know, that's what they're missing right now. You can find that guy, you can identify that guy within that starting five you have right now. I think the team is going to be in good shape. I really do. You know, but they need to get some wins, man. They need to get out of this rut they're in right now. They're 1-4. That loss, you know, I know it stung when it happened on that Friday night. It was a buzzer beater. A couple of days them gone by, they should be rejuvenated. But I think there's enough talent on this team for where they can go on a run. They can go on a run. You know, but we'll see how it all play out, man. And hopefully something could change out of Aaron Bradshaw. For Aaron Bradshaw going forward. Because these last couple of games, start the season, a lot of people, he's leaving a lot of people are not, you know, enthusiastic about him. Are not encouraged by what they see. They're not. You know, and just be hearing a lot of chatter, you know, online and all that about, you know, comparing him to Jordan Brown, who was here 2 seasons ago, a big man, you know, NIL deal and all that, and he didn't really, you know, live up to his billing. But we'll see how it all play out, man. Hopefully, if you can get Aaron Bradshaw going, find that go-to scorer, you know, there's one or two guys, this could be a good team once again. But those last 2 games in the Baja Mar Classic, the Baja Mar tournament, shows that they care. It shows that they care. It shows that they can hang with these teams. It's just that they got to close it out when they're given opportunities. When opportunities come at them, they got to close it out. So there's that, man. But tomorrow, Memphis plays Southern Illinois. I think that's a must-win game for them. That's a must-win against UNO. Get between Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Louisville, Baylor. Try to rattle off 3 wins, man. 2 to 3 wins, man, to put on your resume. You know. But we'll see how that'll play out, man. But that's what I think Memphis needs to do to get this season back on track, man. Find somebody within that starting five, your playmakers are, to close out those games. Get Aaron Bradshaw back on track. Get these wins, these winnable games against Southern Illinois, UNO. Get 2 or 3 wins in that gauntlet you're about to go into from the Power 4 and get ready for American Conference play. So there's that. I'm out, y'all. Peace.